Hey guys, it's Lauren, and this week's topic is going to be about traveling with your toddler. That's something that a lot of us dread or a lot of us think is kind of a hassle, so I thought that might be something to cover during this holiday season. I know that some of you may have already traveled with your children, and this topic may be a little late for you, but if you travel during Thanksgiving, you might also be traveling during Christmas, and so this may be something that would be of help to you. Um, Also, I wanted to say sorry for last week. Everyone had kind of different schedules going on last week because of the holidays. I know I went out of town and a couple other moms had some things going on, so we just went ahead and made it a free week so that the moms could talk about things that they were interested in. And this week we'll be getting back on topic to do weekly topics to have each of us cover those topics. So stay tuned for all the other moms' advice on traveling with their toddlers or their children or infants or whatever age their children may be. Um, and also, my family moved last week, so I am here at my in-laws' house right now. You can tell I kind of have a different background. I'm at my in-laws' house doing my video because I'm still missing a few things that I normally use to do my videos. They're there somewhere, but I just haven't unpacked them yet. So hopefully next week I'll be back on topic and back into my normal routine and schedule and everything like that. So I guess I'll just go ahead and jump right into the topic of traveling with your toddler. I know that when my son was littler, it was much easier to travel with him. He would sleep practically the whole way. It wouldn't interrupt his nighttime sleeping or anything like that. Now, this time it was a little bit different. We normally like to travel at night because when we traveled at night, he would sleep the entire way. He'd wake up to have a bottle or something like that when he was little, and he'd pretty much sleep the entire way. He did that up until this last time, and this last time he did not want to sleep. He was up, he was mad, he was upset. So I thought I might need some tips for the next time we travel because he just was not in a good mood this time. He woke up about 1 o'clock and did not want to go back to sleep till like 4 in the morning. And of course we were traveling 6 hours, so as you can tell, it was probably it was a long ride for us. But something I normally do for him is bring like his favorite snacks. Some of the snacks I talked about last week, like the goldfish or the graham cracker cookies or just different things like that. I also like to make sure that he has meals in the car with us, like the little Gerber meals, or he likes peanut butter and jelly right now, or some little raviolis or something like that, because he, being a toddler, he is going through a picky stage where if we stopped somewhere and they didn't have something he would eat, I go ahead and have something as a backup. And that's just how he is right now. Another thing that I typically do is he likes to watch Baby Einstein, and he has little leapfrog videos that he likes to watch. And so if we're getting extremely desperate, we go ahead and put a DVD in my computer, and he can watch a DVD off of that. But this last time, we were on our way down there, and my computer gave me problems, and so we had to go to the Apple store and get it fixed. So on the way back, he had videos, but on the way up there, he didn't. Something I thought about doing for him next time was getting like one of those little desk trays and putting some colors and markers in the side and getting some paper to use and do like that. But I, sorry, my throat is hurting today. Another thing, when you're traveling with any child, an infant, a toddler, whatever, they like to have their normal surroundings around them. And so I typically bring the things he likes to sleep with. Like he has a certain stuffed animal he likes to sleep with. You want to make sure you bring that for him. He has a certain blanket he likes to sleep with, and I make sure I bring that for him. I just make sure I bring things that remind him of his home. And he's more comfortable like that when we try and go to sleep at night or something like that. Another thing I wanted to ask you guys is, do you guys have any advice for a bed or something like that your toddler sleeps in when they go out of town? Typically, Boston sleeps in a pack and play, but as we learned this time, he has grown out of it. And so I just want to know if you guys had any tips or advice as to how you guys do you co-sleep, or what do you do when you travel with your toddler? Another thing is clothes. Traveling with a toddler in clothes is extremely hard. He had to have more clothes than we did, so I don't know. I would just suggest taking some long sleeved, some short sleeved, and make sure you have a lot of change of clothes, because when they're traveling, they get really, really messy because they're eating in their car seat sometimes and things like that. So just make sure you have a lot of changes of clothes. Other than that, I really don't know. This is kind of something that with our first child, we are kind of trying to get into now that he's older, we're trying to get into a new difference of routine with traveling. So I just wanted to know if you guys had any advice on traveling tips with your toddler or what you guys do. So I would love to hear your guys' advice, and I love to hear all the other mommies' advice. I can't wait to hear what they have to say. And I guess we will talk to you guys next week. Bye.